inside you. Getting girls and keeping girls is two totally different things, okay? You could be the most attractive person in the world, bag all the girls, get all the numbers. If you don't have personality, if you don't have a mouthpiece, if you don't know what to talk about on the phone and keep her interested with who you are, not faking it, because we don't do no fake stuff over here in the BB and Brotherhood. If you want to keep getting her attached to you, you must cultivate your personality. Yo, what's good? It's your boy BB and Molly G, back with another video. Y'all know what to do, so I'm not going to tell you what to do. And in this video, we're going to talk about the men that are good with women possess this one quality, and it's not looks, money, or status. Let's get right into it. Now, I know what you've been told. I know what you see on the internet, what you see on podcasts with other guys who give you dating advice tell you. It's either looks, money, or status. What they're leaving out is looks, money, status literally does this. It gets you through the door. It gets you to be seen by women. It gets women to look at you and feel a certain emotion for you, which we call attraction. But the thing is, there are other men that are attractive. There are other men who make as much money or more money than you. There are other men that have higher status than you, more clout than you. So how can you succeed in this dating market when there's niggas like Trey Songz, Chris Browns, Michael B. Jordan out there in the world that can smash a girl? Are we going to be pessimistic and say that we aren't of quality to the point that a woman will be loyal to us? Why are you being a black pillar? I'm not a black pillar. I know the qualities that I possess, my personality, the traits that I accentuate make women attached to me. Again, there are dudes who make more money than me. There are dudes who have a better physique than me. There are dudes who physically are more appealing than me, but for some reason, I still have beautiful, attractive, of quality, of value women attached to me. This goes against everything you've been taught, right? Also, the statement of a Pookie, a Ray Ray, or a woman's baby father being a deadbeat and she's so attached to that man proves my point when looks, money, and status is not what really gets women attached to you. Personality. I know this goes against the norm. People aren't going to tell you that your personality is what makes you unique, to stand out, and what makes a woman want to invest into you and see you as that guy that is for her. It's not the looks. Again, the looks that get you through the door. It's not the money. For some women, it is the money. But for a lot of guys who don't have money, they still have women attached to them. Beautiful, successful, bad women, quote unquote, are still attached to these guys, and these guys make $35,000 a year. Not all women are with men who are millionaires. If that was the case, then most of the dudes who work regular middle class, who are below middle class, who live in the projects and the hoods in Philadelphia, wouldn't have women. They just wouldn't have it. It just wouldn't exist. But if we walk outside, if we look in our actual environment, if we look out into the world, we see that the normal regular guy has women. We see that the fat guy has women. We see that the nerdy guy has women. They all aren't looking like an Adonis man. All of them are not. Most guys are regular. I myself, to me, I look regular. Jones call me handsome all the time. They say I'm top tier. What I think that is how I carry myself. I don't think that's physically like how I look now. I look good. I know I look good. I'm confident. I'll approach any girl without an issue because what do I have to lose? I have nothing to lose. So I know that I'm attractive, but when I compare myself, and this is something that people shouldn't do, but I like to evaluate myself. So when I compare myself to, celebrities guys like that. I look at their physique, I'm like, okay, cool. I look at their looks, and I look at the results that they get with women. Okay, cool. Women just lust over these guys, right? I have a slight response like that. Very small, very minute. There's girls. There's women who like me. Of course, there's women that like my videos. There's women that comment on my videos, stuff like that. So I get that, but it's not millions. I don't post a video and a joint like, oh my God, he's so drop dead gorgeous. That doesn't really happen. Girls, I get women. Women find me attractive. And I attribute that to my personality. It makes me unique. My aura, what makes me unique. The way I carry myself makes me unique. The way that I move throughout the world, the way that I walk with my chin held high, the way that even the physical attraction, the way that I smell good, the way that I dress, all that stuff makes me unique. And this is why women become attached to me. This is why women want to be in a relationship with me. I'm not rich. I don't make over $100,000 a year currently. I will in the future. Not rich at all. Based on some of these guys' rules, I shouldn't have no girls. Based on some of these guys' rules, I shouldn't have a bad joint by my side. Based on some of these guys' rules, that my woman would not be loyal to me, she will cheat on me, she will manipulate me. Based on some of these rules of these guys who are in the red pill space or the manosphere space. Based on these rules, these things will happen. Attached to me. My other girl is attached to me. They're attached to me. One day, can they leave if they want to? By all means. I can't control women. You can't control people. That's by all means. But the way that I carry myself, my personality, how I am as a person is what get these women locked in. This is what I want you to drive home, right? Personality is what gets her to lock in on you. Not your looks, okay? Your looks is what get her to see you. But when you sit there and you talking and you conversating about your life and you asking her a question and she remembers the fact that she answers one of your questions and you remember what she said, things like that adds to the attraction. When she's kicking it with you and you just in the crib and you're talking, you're giving her knowledge about the things that you know about this life and she's so intrigued, she's sitting there like this, she's just locked in on you. That is your personality. This is who you are. To your core, this is who you are. When people speak of aura is just not looks. Last time I checked, your money doesn't create an aura about you. Aura is your energy. How you move throughout the world. There's dudes who are billionaires, millionaires, and move throughout the world like weirdos. They look like weirdos. They lack confidence, especially with women. And then there's dudes that have $10 in their bank account and they walk with a head held high and women notice this aura about them. Talk to these men. These men interesting. They say I can vibe with this guy. I can kick it with this guy. I enjoy speaking to this man. When I'm not with him, I'm wondering what he's doing. What's going on in his life. Do you really think that that's because of looks, money, or status? It's what's underneath. It's what's inside you. Okay? It's what's inside you. Getting girls and keeping girls is two totally different things. Okay? You could be the most attractive person in the world, bag all the girls, get all the numbers. If you don't have personality, if you don't have a mouthpiece, if you don't know what to talk about on the phone and keep her interested with who you are, not faking it, because we don't do no fake stuff over here in the BBM Brotherhood. If you want to keep getting her attached to you, you must cultivate your personality. You have to understand that who you are is going to get you through the longest journey with this girl. She could leave you for whatever reason she want to leave you, but the one reason why she'll stay with you is because of how you make her feel. The one reason why she'll stay with you is because of your personality. The one reason why she'll stay with you and not leave you or do some fuck shit to you because of your personality. This is something that dudes don't want to talk about. Dudes don't want to talk about. It's always go to the gym, get bigger muscles. Don't get me wrong, full in support of that. I am a person that goes to the gym on a regular basis. It's always make sure you get your money up. I'm in full support of dudes getting their money up, getting their life together. But that has nothing to do with women. That literally has something to do with you. That has something to do with you conquering your goals, you accomplishing some things that you want to accomplish out of this life, and you're doing it for you, that which builds into your confidence. It has nothing to do with women. So yes, get your money up, but it's not for women. And then they say status. They say women gravitate towards men that with status. But let me ask you a question, right? Doesn't it sound crazy to say that women like men with money, looks, and status, but that seems like they're using you, they're not accepting you for who you are? The weird, quirky guy that you actually are, they're not accepting that because they with you for your money. Do you want to be with a girl who wants you for your money? I don't think there's no one who watches my videos, who's on the internet or in the world, want a woman wanting them for their money. I don't think that concept is like accurate. Do women want men for their money? Sure, we're not debating that. Men have money and women want to extract value and resources. That's totally fine. We totally understand that. But what I'm saying to you as a guy, because I talk to guys here, is do you want women using you for your status to elevate her to a higher position? Do you want women using you for your money to elevate her to a higher position? Do you want women strictly only dealing with you because you look so freaking good, but they don't like hanging around you? Now, some of you guys are going to tell me yes. Some of you guys are going to say, yes, I want a girl to look for my status so I can smash her and bounce all that. But I'm not talking to you guys right now. I'm talking to the guys who actually like women, who actually want to be around women, who actually enjoy the company of women and extracting their energy, you know, their feminine energy, what helps men grow into the best version of themselves, what helps men motivate them to go out there and accomplish things in the world. Listen, sucking up women energy is what they're there for. A lot of dudes think women are there for sex. That's part of it, but that's a very small percentage. If you're strictly dealing with a girl for sex, that means she has nothing else to offer you. I deal with women beside their sex. I don't really care about that. That's the basic thing that you can offer me. I really want to know who you are and how can you make my life easier, or how can you help me elevate onto a better path and into a better position in life. Not trying to use your money, because I don't use that, but you literally your feminine energy, your words of encouragement, how you talk to me, and how you stay in your feminine motivates me to go up, make that extra video, motivates me to go drive that extra 5 hours, motivates me to get the 4 extra hours of work. It just does. And that's why I like being around women. I get in hustle mode when I'm around Jones. That's just how I am. That's me. That's me. That's my personality. And I want you to understand your personality is what I'm saying. But you already know how I am. I gotta run into these little tangents because I like talking to the guys before we start diving into what we really need to talk about, right? And I kind of hit on several of these points, gave y'all little tidbits right before I even got into it. But the first thing is, your personality makes you uniquely attractive. Yes, it makes you unique. Look at it like this. If everyone was cookie cutter, if everyone made the exact same amount of money, if everyone pretty much looked the same, if everyone pretty much had the same level of status, what do you think will make you stand out to a woman? Your personality. Your personality. When you combine your physical attractiveness with your personality, you become an unstoppable man. Unstoppable. Unstoppable. The reason why I say that is she's physically attracted to you. You make her feel several emotions. It makes her release oxytocin when she looks at you. It makes her release pheromones, and she gets like aroused by looking at you, smelling you. That's why I'm a full advocate of men like wearing colognes. Even with your muscles. Some women like guys with different type of muscles. Some women like men with bigger arms. Some women like men with big backs. Some women like men with like abs, legs, stuff like that. They all like different type of things. Some women like fat dudes, some women like slim dudes, depending on whatever woman you're talking to. But my point of saying is, when she sees you, she gets aroused. Understand that that arousal fades. It does. Come on, let's be honest here. It fades. When people get comfortable in a relationship, that little honeymoon phase that people like to call it, after that, it's just pretty much, why are you here? You're here because of my personality. You're here because of who I am. You're here because of how I act on my baseline. Not you showing out to prove to her what you shouldn't do. You're showing out to show her that you're of value, which you also shouldn't do. You're doing things that is not who you actually are to impress this woman, which is something you shouldn't do. but you showing who you are. You showing her, as weird as it might sound, because I know some of you niggas be collecting Pokemon cards. You show her your Pokemon collection and she actually finds it interesting. Crazy, right? You're like, what? Women not gonna find this interesting? Do you understand that women walk into my apartment and they often ask about books? I have several books in my apartment, bookshelves, just books everywhere. And they ask about my books. That is normally, to most people, reading books is a weird trick. Okay, it's 2026, everybody on their phone. It's weird. Okay, nerds are weird to people. They find out that I'm nerdy, which is a part of my personality. I'm not going to change who I am. When they find out that I love Game of Thrones and fantasy books and stuff like that, that is a part of my personality. It's a part of who I am. When they find out that, yes, this fly-dressed man loves anime and then is deep into that, that is who I am and they love that. The way that I talk, my education level, how I enunciate certain words, the words that I use. To other people, this would be weird. This would not be attractive. But this is my personality. I don't hide my personality. Why? Because I only deal with women that truly like me. I never try to impress any girl because I am unique. There are going to be women who like me. There are going to be women who like you. There are going to be women who don't like you. There's women who don't like me. That doesn't matter to me, and that shouldn't matter to you, because you don't have to deal with the woman that doesn't like you. You are unique, my guy. You are you, bro. Why don't you, right? Instead of looking at yourself in such a negative light, looking at yourself so pessimistically, instead of all that, why don't you look at yourself as the Adonis man that you are? You being unique makes you attractive. No, it doesn't make you attracted to all 4 billion women that's on the planet, but the 100,000 women that it does make attractive, go find them jobs. Makes sense, right? You're too busy worrying about the women who don't find you attractive instead of looking at the women who do find you attractive. You, nigga, not just the way that you look. Not just because you have your life together. They really like the weird stuff that you do. There are several internet couples. There's several people that are on TikTok, Instagram, who are in couples, and their partners are weird in some people's lives. They're like funny, they're weird, they do weird stuff. They're quirky. To some of y'all, these people shouldn't get women. To some of y'all, because they're nerdy, women shouldn't like them, but somehow, again, they do. I think a lot of dudes' problem is when they look at dudes like with beautiful women, they get a sense of jealousy. They get a sense of envy. And they start to say things like, how did he get her? They start to say things like, she must be with him for his money. They start to say things like, she's probably cheating on him. What they don't understand is, and what they envy is, that these men simply can get women by being their self. Their most attractive self, yes. But by being their self, they can land beautiful women. Women aren't robots, right? I know people get fed up into the internet with a lot of the drama that goes on in the gender war, where a lot of dudes like to talk about the negative qualities of women, right? We understand this. But in the real world, you're not really going to run into a gold digger. You're not. In the real world, most of these women simply are trying to find someone that they align with, that they want to be with. Just like how you are. There are a lot of women that are like that. Now, there are also some women who out there who are gold diggers. There are also some women out there who do like being 304s. There are also some women like that who just out there wild, but just like how their men are. So just like how you want to be in a committed relationship, there are women who are just like that. Again, your objective is simply to find them. And the fact that you are uniquely you, the fact that you uniquely have a personality, the fact that you uniquely yourself is what's going to keep her around you. It's what's going to keep her attracted to you. It's what's going to keep her messing with you, right? Because anything can happen, right? You can lose your job tomorrow, bro. There are women who stay with men who lose their job. They say love. What do they love about them? They love the man that who he is, how he is so true to himself. That's why they stay. Then again, you do have other women who leave men after they lose all their money. That's because they're with them for money. There's women who stay with men because of their status, and once they lose their status, say they're football players and they're no longer in NFL, Tom Brady, their woman leaves them, right? So all that. But the women who stay with the man who loses his job, stays down on his feet, stays down on his luck, and she sticks and rocks out with him, or the woman who stayed with Pookies, or the woman who stayed with Ray Rays, or the woman who stayed with dudes who are incarcerated and send money to their books, what is getting these women attached to these men? Huh? Their looks, money, or status? No, it's literally who these guys are. And that's why I'm saying you got to be uniquely yourself, because that makes you uniquely attracted to the women that want to be with you. That's all I'm saying. Now, her attachment to you is because of who you are, aka your personality. Look, we already know that there's women who have a bunch of options. We know women can get any guy they want, they can land any guy they want. It's like easy as crap to them. Like, we're not going to talk about none of that. We're not going to complain about that. But if you want a woman to be attached to you, if you want a woman to commit to you, if you want a woman to be committed to you, understand that it is your personality. Understand it is the way that you make her feel. Understand that it is how you talk to her, how you treat her, and how you be your authentic self. You don't be fake. Women can smell when a dude is faking. That's why they use niggas. Yo, they know you faking. All you dudes that are in the friend zone, trust me, that girl know you want her, and they know that you coming off as fake. Because you're sitting there trying to play like her friend, and she knows you want to crack, but she like, well, I'm just going to use this dude because he's a weirdo. When all the while, you just had to be yourself and tell her, like, yo, I find you attractive, I want to talk to you. Now, she shoots you down, move along. Go find one that does find you attractive. But at least you got there and out in the open. You being fake, okay? But what gets women attached to you is when you be real and true to yourself. You know, it's being fake when you bite your tongue. It's being fake when you don't tell women when they cross over the boundaries because you're afraid that they'll leave you. All this stuff has to do with who you are as a person, okay? I'm an honest person. I never lie. I don't lie about anything. I don't like to lie because I don't trust liars. I don't trust thieves. I don't like none of that. So I don't lie. So I tell the truth to women. Prime example. I got a girl. We all know I got a girl. I bagged this chick, right? And we talking. We having a conversation. And the question comes up, are you talking to anybody? And I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got a girl, but it's cool for me to talk to other women. She like, what you mean? Like, I'm like, I got a girlfriend. Like, but I can date other women. My girl don't really care if I date other women as long as I tell her. So she's like, she know we talking? I'm like, yeah, I told her, like, I was on Facebook dating. You know what I'm saying? I found you. I'm talking to you now. She's like, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm like, what is there to feel about that? I'm not gonna treat you any different because I got a girlfriend. Like, what are you, like, clingy? I'm like, I'm just meeting you. You don't even know me. So you want me to, like, stop talking to who I'm talking to because I'm talking to you now? She's like, no, but I'm not talking to anybody. I'm like, I get that. One, I don't believe it. And mind you, I'm telling her the truth. I'm like, I don't believe that because I just matched with you on Facebook dating. I'm sure you were talking to other guys. I'm sure you went on a date 4 days ago. I'm sure I don't care. And one, I don't care. Again, I have a girlfriend. I don't care. Like, I just want to see what's up with you. If we align, we connect, then I could, like, you know what I'm saying, fuck with you. But, like, that's all I want to see. You would think that this woman would hang up, say she don't want to talk to me no more. No. I've been talking to her for about a week. Linked up with her twice. We're not going to go into detail what that second link up was about, but you know your boy BBMology. And again, not lying. Does my girl know about this? Yes. Did I tell her about this? Yes. A lot of dudes gonna be like, no, you didn't. No, real shit. Really told her, yo, I'm talking to these chicks right now. I want to talk to these girls. Just fun. Just want to have some fun. She's like, okay, whatever. She doesn't care. Now, a lot of dudes gonna be skeptical why that is. It's like that because of who I am as a person. It's like that because of the value that my woman gets from me. It's like that because my chick actually wants to be around me. My chick a little logical. She understands that men cheat. I'm probably the 1% of niggas that don't cheat. So she expects me to cheat. That's why she came up and said, you could sleep with other women if you want to. Now, it does run into little issues because sometimes I do be like, yo, I'm talking to them, and she be like, what you mean you talking to them? I'm like, I don't want to smash her. I just want her to cook me some food. I send some food that she posted, and I want her to cook for me. Then that was when it comes to the issue. The issue is when they start doing shit for me. This is when she started to get a little But me fucking the chicks, I don't really give a crap. She don't get two shits about that. Like, keep it being with you. The next point in the video, right? Realize that looks fade, money depletes, but your personality keeps her. Now, people often talk about grandma and grandpa days, right? And how grandma and grandpa been together for 30, 40, 50 years, stuff like that, right? Some people going to say it's because grandma didn't have a choice, but let's keep it a bean. Even after grandpa died, grandma never dated again. My grandma never dated again. Both my grandmoms, after their husband passed, never dated again. And they were young when they passed, like 50 something. They were young. So like they could have went out there and dated, found another old guy. They didn't though. Out of loyalty. What is that about? They love that man so much because of his personality. They stayed in a long-lasting relationship because of his personality. I'm telling you straight up. If you get women off a look, she's gonna leave you eventually. Yes, she is. She's either gonna leave you for a guy who has more money, or she's gonna leave you for a guy that's spending more money. A better situation. If she's messing with you because of your status, if you ever lose that status, it is out the door for her. She is going to leave. She's not going to deal with you no more because you lost that status. This is a fact. It's going to be hard for you to digest, but it's the truth. And your looks fade, bro. Now, some of us look better as we get older. I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? I still look young and youthful, but I'm like 35. I look young as shit. But there are still some dudes who looks fade, who look old. Their hairline recedes. They start wearing do-rags in every video. They start wearing hats in every video because their hairline is all the way back here and they're 28 years old. Shit like that. Niggas start to fade. Their looks fade, but like, what's gonna keep the chick? What's gonna keep the girl attached to you? Your personality, gang. Who you are as a person is what's going to keep her attached to you. Is what's going to get her to fall in love with you, quote unquote. Is what's her going to she's never going to leave you or want to leave you. And it's something that you can maintain. Listen, life is a roller coaster. Something you're gonna look good one day, you're gonna look ugly the next day. All right, cool. You're gonna have waves, nice hairline one day, then the next day it's gonna be woofy. Cool. That's all fine and dandy. But understand that your personality was keeping her. And it's been a video by your boy BVO Marley G, and I'm out this, y'all.